Hello YouTube, SpeedSpider3 here, and today we are back with part 4 of my Blood Magic mod spotlight. In the last episode, we were looking at some more standard rituals and crafting a tier 4 altar and bound armor and tools, among a few other things. In this episode, we are going to be looking at basic spell crafting and demon summoning. So let's start with demon summoning. First thing you're going to need in demon summoning is called an arcane plinth, 6 blocks of iron, and an arcane pedestal. An arcane pedestal is 6 blocks of obsidian and a weak blood shard. You're going to want 8 of these to start, plus 1 for the plinth. So you're going to want 9 total to start. And then, once you've got this, you want to take it and go out 2 blocks that side. 2 blocks that side, then 2 blocks, 1 to the left and 1 to the right there, and same here, and you've got yourself a tier 1 summoning thingamabob majigger. And real quick, I'm also going to go over making it into a tier 2. Give me just a second to look at the picture, which I have pulled up on the side here, if it'll let me look at the picture. You know what, that's being stupid. We don't need to go to the tier 2 just yet anyway. Alright, and I'm sorry, you need 7 to start with. My apologies, because you need 6 around the plinth, and then you need the 1 for the plinth. So once you've got this, and a Master Blood Orb, you can start demon summoning. And I've got a bunch of different sigils here. This, by the way, is the Sigil of Holding. I didn't really go over it, but it can hold up to 3 sigils in your inventory. And to have it collect, you're going to hold shift and right click, and starting from here and moving to the right, it's going to pick up sigils from your inventory, holding up to 3 of them, and then when it's full, you can shift right. Can it hold more than 3 now? Okay, I guess it can hold up to 4 now. Then when it's filled up, you can just shift right click to toggle through them, and you can activate them and deactivate them, and you can have multiple active at a time. See, all 4 of these are active, giving me, let's see, I've got Elemental Affinity, which is going to protect me from fall damage, fire damage, and drowning. Shut up, Steam. So drowning, fire damage, and fall damage, and then the Sigil of the Fast Miner are going to give me haste 2, which is going to increase speed of mining, and Sigil of Haste is going to give me boost 2, which is a jump boost and a speed boost. And since Elemental Affinity's on, we can just it'd be perfectly fine. Then we can just air sigil back up. And I've also got a Phantom Bridge here. See? And you can hold shift to go down a block. If you hold shift and then just stand still for a minute, eventually you'll go down a block. So the Sigil Phantom Bridge is great. Yeah, and you can deactivate that. And the Air Sigil, obviously. All super fun. And I can turn these off now. There. Okay. So yeah, that's Sigil of Holding, and if you throw a filled Sigil of Holding into your Ritual of Unbinding, it'll actually give you back everything from the sigil. Okay, so let's get back to demon summoning. So there's a whole bunch of different demons you can summon, and this is a tier 1 altar, meaning you can summon any tier 1 demon, and you can also summon elementals. And we'll go over those too, but we're going to start with demons. So there's a total of 6 different demons you can summon. The Fallen Angel, the Lower Guardian, the Small Earth Golem, the Ice Demon, Boulder Fist, and Shade. Okay, and real quick, I'll go over what you need for all of them. I'm not going to summon all of them, I'm just going to tell you what you need. So for the Fallen Angel, you need 3 Sanctus, and Sanctus, it's like so. What? You need... Why does it say... Oh, right, that's the output. I was kind of confused for a second there. So you need 3 Sanctus, 1 Aether, 1 Terre, 1 Tenebrae, and you can look all this stuff up, because I don't have time to do that for you. The Lower Guardian requires 2 Cobblestone, 1 Terre, 1 Tenebrae, 1 Iron Ingot, 1 Gold Nugget. The Small Earth Golem requires 2 Terre and a piece of clay. The Ice Demon requires 3 Crystallos, 1 Aquasalis, 1 Sanctus, 1 Terre. The Boulder Fist requires 2 Steak, 1 Bone, 1 Terre, 1 Sanctus, 1 Tenebrae. And finally, the Shade requires 3 Tenebrae, 1 Aether, 1 Glass Bottle, 1 Glass Block. So, we are just going to summon one of them, and let's have my Sigil of the Phantom Bridge active, just so I don't, like, accidentally go plummeting off the side. So, and then we are going to go ahead and summon... Why don't we do the Ice Demon here? So for the Ice Demon, you're going to need, remember, 3 Crystallos, which is crafted like so. You're going to need 3 Crystallos, 1 Aquasalis, 1 Sanctus, and 1 Terre. So Aquasalis is crafted like so. 1 Sanctus, 1 Terre. Then what you're going to do, you're just going to throw your 6 ingredients into the pedestals. And remember, I have the weird visual bug, but they're all there. And then you're going to get yourself a Master Blood Orb, which... Weak Blood Shard and a Tier 4 altar with 40,000 LP. Throw that down and stand back. There we go, Ice Demon. And he's going to consistently throw ranged attacks at you that will slow you pretty hard, slowness 2. But you can just knock him down. And he actually does deal a ton of damage. Just remember, I'm wearing a full set of bound armor, which negates most, if not all, damage. So, and then he'll drop a Demon Crystal. You can use this Demon Crystal in conjunction with a Weak Blood Shard. So if we just spawn him in, as you can see, he's not immediately hostile. And then if we sacrifice a Weak Blood Orb to him, his health will go down to 50. I believe it was at 100 to start. No, it was at 25 to start, so it went up to 50. And he is now a pet that works just like a wolf. And if we set him to follow and protect, I'm kind of scared he's just going to like walk off the earth. So let's have him follow along a path where he can follow the Phantom Bridge. See, he'll follow me. Follow quickly. You're running out of bridge. Or you can have him sit, and let's just deactivate that real quick. Or you can have him just sit completely still. And, oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention in the last video, guys. If you throw a Master Blood Orb into one of your sockets, it doesn't take an upgrade slot, and it'll make it so whatever sigil is in that armor, that bound armor, will not use any life points. So if you put a sigil of the Green Grove in a helmet with a Weak Blood Shard and a Master Blood Orb, then you would constantly have the Green Grove effect surrounding you, and it would cost no life points to use. Of course, it would still use life points from your soul network to negate damage, but... Okay, now that we've got one little demon... Actually, you know what? Why don't we get one more demon? We're gonna do... Boulder Fist sounds cool. So you're gonna need 2 steak... Oh, that's right, I'm in peaceful, huh? Let's go to normal. 2 steak... A bone, a terre... Bone... What was that? Fractured bone. Okay. Terre. And finally... Sanctus Tenebrae. Sanctus Tenebrae. Yeah. Then you're just going to fill in the pedestals. Just like so. You know what, let's get Phantom Bridge active. Master Blood Orb and stand back. Eeh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Uh-huh. Ow. And then we've got this guy. The Boulder Fist. Which makes dog noises. Because what kind of giant demon doesn't make dog noises? Then once again, Demon Crystal. And sacrifice a weak blood shard to it. There we go. It's tame now. I shall follow and protect you. Good. So now we've got 2 demon pets following me around and attacking enemies for me. And this one sounds suspiciously like a dog. So anyway, now that you've got some demon pets, you can start on fighting some elementals. Now, elementals are incredibly tough. These guys are like Wither tier. So you want to be well equipped to fight these guys. So there's 6 different elementals, one for each of the different elemental reagents. Air, which is Aether, Fire, Incendium, Water, Aquasalis, Earth, Terrae, Shade, Tenebrae, and Holy, Sanctus. And each of the different elementals can fly and has their own ability. And all of... Oh, I'm sorry. Is there 6? Yeah, there's 6. And all of them except for the Holy one will inhibit any sigils on your armor. So your armor will be just that. Armor. So why don't we summon... I don't know, let's summon the Fire Guardian. So you're going to want 6 Incendium. Place that around the altar. Master Blood Orb. Maybe don't stand next to the giant frickin' lightning bolts. And then that will summon that guy. And these guys have, I believe, 100 health each. You know what? Let's just, like, freaking... what's this one? Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My mom came in my room and just had to talk to her for a sec. No big deal. Let's go back to murder. Unless everything mysteriously disappeared. Hey! Well, that's all fine and dandy, but where did everybody else go? More importantly, why are my clouds on? Sigil. Oh, ah! Is this my elemental affinity? I think this is elemental affinity. I'm gonna presume this is elemental affinity. Actually, I shouldn't do that, because if it's not elemental affinity, I'm beyond screwed when it drops. I feel like it should tell me. So, fast minor, haste, magnetism, elemental affinity. No, this is elemental affinity. Well, here goes nothing. That's where he went. Good thing I had my sigil of elemental affinity on. Okay. Where did he even go? There he is. How did Iceman get down here? Bruh. No. No, stop. No, stop. Bah! Okay, you know what? That did not work. Where did he even go? More importantly, what is with this lag? No. What? Okay, you know what? Screw it. Actually, I should go to minimal if I'm going to do that. There you at. Come back. Okay, that's better. That was getting a little annoying. Ow. Don't. Don't. Stop. No. No. Where'd you go? Where? Quit disappearing on me. Stop. Okay. Cool. When you kill an elemental, it'll give you a blood shard. A demon blood shard. These are like super vamped blood shards that have a whole bunch more uses. And the demon blood shard is what's required to make yourself a tier 5 blood orb. The Archmage's blood orb. Which requires a tier 5 altar. So why don't we go look at that real quick. I already have it set up and everything. Oh god, is my elemental affinity on? Yes, it is. So tier 5 altar. Take your tier 4. You go 2 blocks out. Then on the 3rd block, a whole bunch of blood runes so that it comes out 1 past. Just like that. Then 2 beacon. All 4 corners. The beacon does not have to be active. But this is a fully functional tier 5. Let's go back into peaceful now. And I need pork. Give me that pork. Now let's see how much of my 1 million I used up. Actually, only like so many. I don't feel like reading that right now. Why don't we just make sure all my sigils are off. Okay. Cool. So we've got here the tier 5 blood altar. You're just going to throw your demon blood shard in with 75,000 LP to get yourself an Archmage's blood orb, the highest tier of blood orb. So, it's this one. No, it's not. That's magnetism. This is haste. So, now that we've got that covered, I've only got just a little bit of time, so why don't we go over spellcrafting real fast. Oh, look at this. I already have a spell thingamajigabobber here. So, spellcrafting, pretty simple. You just need a spell table, which is crafted from 3 wool, 4 smooth stone, a blood rune, and an apprentice blood orb at the cheapest. Then you set it up next to another blood altar. Don't worry, you don't have to upgrade this at all. Then you're pretty much ready to go. Now, the basic spellcrafting system has access to 4 paradigms and 9 spell foci. A paradigm changes how the spell casts. A spell focus changes what the spell does. So the paradigms are Zombie Head, Creeper Head, Skeleton Skull, and Wither Skeleton Skull. The Zombie Head is defensive. The so Zombie Head paradigm makes it defensive. Wither Skeleton Skull is offensive melee. Skeleton Skull is offensive ranged, and Creeper Head is environmental. So you put your paradigm there, and then you're going to put whatever focus you have in here. And let me pull up the focuses real quick. So as for the focuses, there are 9 focuses. Flint and steel for fire, ice block for freezing, TNT for explosions, gas tier for wind, glowstone dust for sky, water bucket for water, obsidian for earth, ender pearl for teleport, and apprentice blood orb for damage. Pretty nifty. Then once you've got all that together, you're going to need an unbound crystal, which is super cheap. Grab that. Bind it to yourself by right-clicking, then bind it to your table by right-clicking the table. Everything should be bound together. And then this will cast whatever spell is equipped on this table. Now, right now we've got Defensive Sky. So, what this one's going to do, it's going to summon lightning in random places all around you. Now, Environmental Sky will shoot off a little range thing, and wherever that range thing hits, it'll summon lightning. Ranged Sky will just deal 8 points of damage, or 4 hearts. And Melee Sky will summon a rainstorm. And you can bind as many crystals to as many spell tables as you want, and there's a whole bunch of spell foci to use and a whole bunch of different spell combinations, so make sure you try them all out because there's some really cool stuff. And in addition to that, you can also rename these things. So if I just... If I just throw that in there, this can be renamed. Why don't we call it, I don't know, Lightning Bomb. Bomb. So that can be renamed to that can be renamed, and then... And remember, since it's bound to this table, it will always cast whatever is equipped to this table. So if you change this table, then the spell in this Lightning Bomb will change as well. For example, if we pull that out and switch it to Creeper Head, bada bing, bada boom. Now remember, every cast of any of the spells will drain from your soul network, so you always got to make sure you have something in your soul network. Remember that. I don't like that pig. Okay, so that's some spell stuffs. And if you give me just a second, I am gonna... Actually, you know what? I am gonna try winging that thing. And why don't I just equip that? No. Gotcha. So remember, so you're gonna need more pedestals and more blocks. You'll need 6 more. So it's something like here, and we're gonna go here. This one is wrong. Screw it, I'm just gonna look it up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I looked it up. I was kinda right-ish, but I was still a little wrong. So that one's gonna go there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4th block, and then this one you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, there. So that one I had correct. And then once again 1, 2, 3, 2, bada bing, bada boom. Place that there. And then 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Right, and then this one's just gonna be like right here. Yeah. Boom. Now you should have a tier 2. Now this can be used to summon, I think there's only 2 demons right now that are like this powerful. Do I have? Okay. And we're going to want Phantom Bridge up and active. So I haven't tested these personally yet, so I can't promise these are going to work. But one of them is the Bile Demon. The other is the Winged Fire Demon. We're going to go Bile Demon for now. So the inner ring consists of a poisonous potato, a raw pork chop, a raw beef. So poisonous potato, raw pork chop, raw beef, along with an egg, a tenebrae, and a terre. Egg, tenebrae, terre. This is going to make up the inner layer. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What did I put here? The egg? Oh, that one's the terre. Pork chop, beef, egg, tenebrae. Would you go away? Like, seriously. Little annoying. Okay, and then for the outer layer, we're going to want 2 iron block. So 2 iron block, a diamond, 2 crepitus, I don't know, and what was it? Terre. Okay, and then we're just gonna fill the outer planks with those. Boom, boom, boom. Activate my Sigil of the Phantom Bridge, and then you're going to need an Archmage Blood Orb for this. The highest tier of Blood Orb. Throw it in the center. No? Aww. I was actually really excited to fight this big Bile Demon thing. Maybe Master? No. That actually makes me pretty sad. I was like really, really excited to see this thing. Well, oh well. So, you guys are welcome to try this on your own, see if you can get it working. For the Winged Fire Demon, the only other tier 2 demon right now, it's 3 Incendium, an Aether, a Tenebrae, and a Netherrack on the inner ring. And then the outer ring is going to be 2 Magicales, I don't know, a Diamond, a Gold block, a Fire Charge, and a Coal block. However, that is all the time we have for today. So, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit that like button. If you like me, go ahead and subscribe to see more of my content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.